All right, all right. We're getting ready, guys. Once again, this is Joe Burgos of the Pia Canana Dance School, and we live stream every Monday at 2 p.m. If you're out there, let us know where you're watching us from. All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Joe Burgos of the Pia Canana Dance School, and we are live as we do every Monday at 2 p.m. in an effort to bring as much information to our students as possible and to keep them up to date with everything that's happening in the Pia Canana community. So I want to remind you that this is live for a reason so that you're able to go ahead and ask questions. You can always go ahead and pose your questions via the chat feature or direct message us on any one of the platforms that we are streaming to, which is Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and the X platform, formerly known as Twitter. So those are your choices, guys. Feel free to go ahead and say hi. Let us know where you're watching us from as we get into this week's content. All right. I see people joining us now. Awesome. Awesome. Very cool. So let's get started, guys, right away. I want to say thank you, a big warm thank you to the people that came out to the Copacabana this past Saturday as we celebrated my 51st birthday. It was truly a treat to see everybody dancing. Really is the best gift everyone could have given me to just use what you've learned in the school, to use what you've learned in my classes, and to get out there and dance, socialize, have fun with our community, have fun with our students and with some of the guest dancers that came from other schools to also represent us. So thank you again for those of you that participated. And if you didn't get a chance to, hopefully you can come back next year when I'm now 52. So, all right, let me just check, make sure everything's happening correctly. Candela in the house. Look at that. Right off the bat, we have one of the bands that we had last year. Always a pleasure to see you guys here. And hopefully we'll see them at one of our events very, very soon. I want to remind you again, we have a lot to talk about today, guys. We have new classes, we have a new challenge, a new salsa challenge. We have a free social that's coming up this Friday. We have a new Congress happening here in New York City. We have our new digital card membership platform, which is starting off today. So lots and lots to talk about. Not to mention that February is only 2 days away. So you want to start buying your February membership card, guys. So that way we can have it all ready for you as you start taking classes here in February. So, again, hello, everybody. Let me just quickly say, all right. So, again, if you're listening to me correctly, if you can hear me, please let me know so we can get started. Yeah, I think we're good to go. All right. So, once again, for those of you that came to the Copacabana to celebrate my 51st birthday, thank you so very much. We also had an event on Friday where we had our first practica of hustle and swing of 2024. So if you were able to participate in that, I hope you enjoyed it. Please let us know how we can improve upon that. And we certainly would like to do more with many of the instructors and styles of dance that we have. We would love to have practice parties in every one of the genres so that everybody gets a chance to practice, not just salsa and bachata and merengue, but the other styles as well, like hustle and swing and zouk and kizomba and boogaloo and cha-cha and even reggaeton and dembow and hip hop. We should have practice parties with those as well. So if you are interested in that, please let us know. So that way we can go ahead and inform the instructors this is of interest and we can get you guys going. So again, for those of you that participated in the hustle and swing, I hope you had a great time, and we hopefully will try to do this again in another month or two, so that we start building the different styles of dance in our practice parties as well. All right. So Bianca just joined us. I see Vinny joined us. Rosa's in the house. Shout out to Elegance. Yeah, Charlie Cow is in the house as well. Okay, bunch of people joining in right now. Again, let us know where you're watching us from, and if you're watching this later, pre-recorded, you're more than welcome to use the comment section, so that way we can go ahead and answer your questions as well. All right, let's get to it, guys. Let's start with events this time around. All right, okay. We have a free event that's happening this Friday at SOBs. Yes, we haven't been in SOBs in over a year. We are returning to SOBs. because they wanted to do a Latin dance event as we go into the February month, and they're allowing us to bring in everybody that we can for free before 7 o'clock. So this is how we're doing it, guys. Go to Instagram, find us at Pia Cadena Dancers on Instagram, and you can simply send me a message, send me a direct message saying, "Hey, Joe, I want my free ticket. How do I make that happen?" What will happen is we will verify that you followed us, send you a link, and you can go ahead and register for the party, guys. Using that link, you automatically place yourself on the guest list. So a very automated process. I think you guys will really enjoy. So again, spread the word because we like to have as many people coming down as possible. Okay, so you want to make sure, number one, that you follow us. Number two, that you go uh, and send us a direct message via Instagram. And number three, once you get the link from us, because we verify that you're following us, go ahead and register. Spread the word because we want to have as many people there as possible, showing the strength and force of uh, the Latin dance community. So that way, SOBs is convinced that, hey, it would be good to have this maybe once a month or once every quarter or something like that. And what better way to do it than with Pia Canela Dance School? I'll be there DJing. I'll be under my alias DJ Cocotazo. Then, of course, I'm going to be teaching a salsa class at 6:30. So right after work, come down. And number three, we are going to have some of our dance companies come out and perform on that night as well. So you don't want to miss it, guys. It's all happening at SOBs. If you don't know how to get to SOBs, take the number 1 train down to Houston Street, and you're literally, as soon as you come out of the station, inside of the club. All right, come outside and you'll be right there. Right on the corner is the entrance to SOBs. And again, the doors open at 5 o'clock. The party only goes until 10. If you're on the free guest list, you have to get there before 7 o'clock, guys. All right, before 7 o'clock, and you're good to go. All right. Again, if you have any questions, you can always go ahead and put it in the comment section here. You can always text us as well. 917-737-1108 is our number. 917-737-1108. All right. Let me see if I can get the flyer up really quickly. Yes, here it is. Okay, cool. So again, if you're just catching this now, we are throwing a free event happening at SOBs. All right. All you have to do is follow us on Instagram, get send us a message, get the registration link, put yourself on the guest list, and then let other friends know to do the same so we can be there. 6:30 salsa class. The shows start at 8:30 p.m. This is sponsored by SOBs, and I'll be there teaching, DJing, and having a great time. All right. So come down to SOBs this coming Friday. Okay. All right. Now, after 7 o'clock is not free. So you want to make sure, I already see the questions here popping up. You want to make sure that, again, you are on the list, on this guest list, so that you can get in for free before 7 o'clock. Between 7 and 10, they have prices. I don't know what the price is because it's not my event. This is an SOB's event. All right. Let's move on, guys. This Friday, we will not have a practica. So that way people can come on down to that event. All right. So, but we do have classes on Friday. All right. Speaking of classes, let's go right into that. So today is Monday, January 29th, the last week of January or the first week of February, however you want to see it. All right. We have a ton of classes tonight that are in week 3, 4, and 5. The classes that are open to new students, remember that we have 2 styles of classes. One that's open all the time. Those are called the open level classes. And the other ones are curriculum classes, which are usually either 4 or 6 weeks. It's always best to start in the first or second week of those classes, because otherwise, unless you have prior experience, you're jumping into a class that has already started. So let's see. Tonight we have Salsa on 1. Yes, we do teach Salsa on 1 at Pia Canela with Ed Mattingly. That starts at 7:30. And the level 2 class in the same style starts at 8:30 p.m. Okay, 7:30 and 8:30 p.m. All right. So that is what's happening tonight. Again, we have other classes going on like samba, like tango, salsa on 2, which, by the way, salsa on 2 classes today is all about partner work. Okay. So those of you that are partner work enthusiasts, this is your chance to get a lot of partner work out of the classes. Get there on time, leaders and followers. All right. Tuesday, January 30th, we have also classes that have already started. We have We have lady styling classes at 6:30 with Elena. That's level 1.5. Level 2.5 is happening at 6:30 as well, and 3.5 at 8:30 p.m. Okay. We have Zouk, we have merengue, we have hip hop, we have salsa, we have stretch classes at 8:30 with Elena, Katrina. Sorry. Um, so check those out. Okay. On Wednesday, January 31st, the new classes to join are Eber's Heels Dance class, level 1 at 6:30 and level 2 at 7:30. And Leticia is finally back in class teaching Zumba at 6:30 and Dembo Future at 7:30. Fusion, sorry, at 7:30, along with reggaeton at 8:30 p.m. All right. Moving on to Thursday, February 1st. A bunch of new classes are there open for people to join. They started last week, so they're in the second week. We're talking about salsa on to level 1, 2, and 3. All three of them are at 6:30 p.m. So you can go ahead and join in on those classes. You haven't missed much. And then bachata level 1, 2, and 3, those are at 7:30 p.m. Taught by Lisneva Arbaz and Bianca, respectively. Then we also have Ron, who is teaching on level 2 and 3 swing class and hustle class. The swing class is happening at 6:30. A lot of you were surprised that it's earlier, but yes, Ron is now earlier because we're preparing to actually have a performance class between 8:30 and 9:30 soon in the month of February. I'll have more information about that on Thursday. But Ron is teaching a hustle level 2 and 3 class at 7:30 p.m. All right, moving on to Friday. Friday's classes are in week 4, 5, and 6. And again, the best thing to do is to check out our class schedule because there you can tell what week they're in. But I will mention that we do have a reggaeton class also on Friday at 6:30 with Sophia and a new hip hop class. You don't want to miss. It's gaining a lot of traction. People are coming out to that a lot. So hip hop with Sophia at 7:30 p.m. Okay. Remember, there is no práctica at Pia Canela this coming Friday since SOBs has invited us to come down to their club. So instead of having it at the Pearl, we are moving down to SOBs. All right. So if you get there before 7 o'clock and you're on the guest list, it's free. After that, it's whatever price that SOB sets. All right. Yeah, I see more people joining us. Beautiful. Okay, so if you've never been here before, guys, again, Pia Canela goes live at 2 p.m. every Monday. This is a live podcast in order to make sure that if you have any questions, we can go ahead and answer them as quickly as possible. And it's an attempt to keep our community completely informed. So far, we've talked about the events. Again, SOBs on Friday. We're talking about the new classes that are starting this week. And the next thing that we're going to talk about is going to be the new dance challenge that Bianca is doing, because Bianca does something wonderful every year for Valentine's Day, and she is inviting both men and women, leaders and followers, to come down and check out the Valentine's Day challenge, which is starting very, very soon. Okay, let me just get you the information on that. It's the rehearsals for those are going to be both virtual and in person. It is, there we go. Okay, the Valentine's Day's performance challenge. Let me just get a little more info on this. Is also on our website, guys. So if you go straight to our website and you click on Dance School and then click on Dance Challenges from the menu, you'll see most of the information there. Okay, when are the rehearsals? They're going to be on Saturdays and Mondays, and some of them on virtual, like I mentioned. The choreography is a little over a minute long. This will be a salsa choreo this year. I think last year they did a bachata choreo, and there's no charge for this. There's no fee to participate in the challenge, but you are going to need to go ahead and get costumes and accessories, obviously. So how much is the total for costumes and accessories? So approximately $200, which you can also split into 2 payments, $100 each, or 3 payments of $67 each. Okay, so again, primarily you'll be learning this routine virtually. We will have 3 hours of in-person rehearsals. And for the schedule, again, go to our website, piacaneladancers.com, click on Dance School for the menu, and the sub menu is Dance Challenges, and you'll see all that information there. Now, a lot of people like participating in this because of the fact that, just like the holiday challenge, the Valentine's Day challenge gets a beautiful video done and edited so that we can, honor the people participating in that for posterity. And we usually debut that during Valentine's week so that people can share it with their friends. Really, really a nice project. Last year they did Central Park. They dressed up in Valentine's Day outfits. It was freezing out there, but we were still able to get a fantastic video. And maybe on Thursday when we go live again, we'll go ahead and post that. But you're probably going to see that on our social media again as we begin the promotion to add people to the group that's interested in doing that. All right, let me check for questions real quick. Flaco 1025. Dovin is here. Kizaro. All right, people are joining. People are joining in. I love it. I love it. I love it. Feel free to ask questions, guys. And if you don't have any questions, at least let us know where you're watching us from, so that way we can give you a little shout out. I want to remind you that you can use the chat feature or direct message us, so that way you get your questions answered. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about our work study program. A lot of people are a little more budget conscious, especially if they're in college or, if they're just budget conscious. The work study program, many people don't know about, is something that we offer our students, where in return for 24 hours of administrative work done for the school, they get a full monthly membership card. If you're interested in that, all you have to do is go ahead and email Bianca@biacaneladancers.com so that, again, she can get you onboarded and she can give you more details about that. So great way to save money and continue your journey of dance. We try our best. We really try our best at Pia Canela to offer as much value as possible in different programming so that our students get an opportunity to continue their dance education. So that's one of the ways that we can go ahead and do so. Check out the work study program if you're, again, a little more budget constrained and have the time to dedicate to the school. So again, for 24 hours of admin work, we will provide you with a full monthly membership card so you can continue your dancing. All right. Questions, guys. Questions. Feel free to ask questions. Happy birthday, my brother. I love it. Thank you so very much. All right. Let's keep going, guys. All right. So we talked about our events. We talked about our classes. We talked about the challenge. We talked about the work study program. Okay. Auditions. Thank you very much for those of you that auditioned. We are going to be emailing you your acceptance or rejection very, very soon. For those of you that did not make it in, I encourage you to continue taking classes at Pia Canela Dance School so that you can try again in a few months. So that way, it's not unusual for people to do that, because sometimes you're not at the skill level that we would love to have in our company, which maybe, only requires another 2 or 3 months of classes, or 4 to 6 months of classes. I had one person that auditioned 8 times before finally making it into the dance company. So if this is really your passion, if you want to perform, if you're committed to the program, loyal to the school, I think this may be something that you want to explore. So the next set of auditions is going to be happening on Friday, February 16 at 8:30 p.m. And we are auditioning for the entire dance company at the same time. So we have in our dance company currently a salsa, both pro and student team, a bachata, both pro and student team. We have a ladies, both pro and student team. All 6 teams under one umbrella company, Pia Canela Dance Company. We'll be having auditions at 8:30 p.m. February 16, guys. You don't want to miss it. February 16. Okay. Okay. Let's move on. If you do audition, guess what? One of the things that you'll have an opportunity to do is to start performing at congresses. And speaking of Congress, we have a new Congress happening here in New York City. It's called the SBKZ Congress, guys. It's happening February 9th through the 11th. So not this weekend, but next weekend. And if you have an opportunity to come down for the weekend to take classes, to take workshops, to social dance, to watch the shows, okay, we'll be there the entire weekend. And it's happening in Manhattan at the Westin in New York. So if you would like to go, we have discounted tickets for the people of the Pia Canela community. All you have to do is go to our website, go to the events, and you'll be able to see the SBKZ Congress tickets there. All right. They are at a discount, so you don't pay a fee, and you have an opportunity to, again, get a discount. So for the full pass, it's $179. For the party pass, I believe it's $149, and then you have the daily night socials at $60 each. So definitely worthwhile going, especially since the first one. So you can say that you were at the first one. The SBKZ Congress, again, February 9th to the 11th. I think you guys are going to have a great time watching us perform, teach, and of course, social dance while we're there. So come check us out. Come check it out. All right, let's move on. What else do we have going on? We talked about SOBs, the Congress, auditions, the challenge, the work study. I think that's about it, guys. We're got a couple of minutes left here. Again, I want to remind you, everybody should have received an email today. If you have not received an email, it's probably in your promotions folder or junk mail folder. Get me out of those folders. Get me into your main email box so that way you can be well informed of everything that's happening at Piedra Canela. Some people don't know how active we are, and we strive and take pride in the fact that we're very active in our community in an effort to give our people, our students, as much as we possibly can. So feel free to join in on any of those, guys. And again, if you have trouble, you have questions, you need information, you can always email me at joe@piedrcaneladancers.com. You can direct message me via Instagram, or you can simply text me at 917-737-1108. All right. Question: when are the videos coming up? Yeah, videos are already up on Instagram, guys. All right. So videos of the event that we had this past weekend are up. So you can see all the shows if you weren't able to see it before, even the presentation of the cake. We are also working on class videos. Some of you saw that our camera was coming around the classes. All right. So you've enjoyed some of those videos because I can tell how many people are watching them. We're going to have those continue this past as of tomorrow. And so, yeah, pictures of the event are being edited right now. So hopefully by the rest of the week, you'll start seeing the flow of pictures from this past weekend. All right. And I think that's about it, guys. Last thing I'm going to say is don't forget that this year we're all going to Puerto Rico, July, for the Puerto Rico Salsa Congress, which is happening in Ponce. Yes. That's something else that you don't want to miss, right? I am going down there from July 4th to July 14th because it just so happens that July 4th ends up being on Thursday. So if you're not going to work on Thursday and Friday, why not immediately go down and stay in Puerto Rico? So July 4th to July 14th, the Congress itself happens from the 11th through the 13th in Ponce, Puerto Rico, but we will be there doing and visiting San Juan earlier in the week and then taking a bus down to Ponce. So if you like more information about that, join the WhatsApp group. That's going to be, that's dedicated specifically for Puerto Rico. How do you join? You simply have to go ahead and send us a message. Hey, this is my full name. This is my number. I'd like to join the WhatsApp group, and we'll put you there so that you're in the know of where we're staying, how we're flying down, what activities are happening. Again, July 4th to the 14th in Puerto Rico in preparation for the Ponce Salsa Congress in July. All right. I got about a minute left, guys. If you have any questions regarding any of our programming, events, classes, please let me know. Otherwise, what we're going to be doing is probably wrapping up and coming back on Thursday. Yes. So again, if you're just watching this for the first time, we go live on Mondays at 2 p.m. every week in an effort to keep our students, our community in the know of everything that's happening in the Piedra Canela universe. Thursdays, we go live at 2 p.m. as well. Not every week, simply the weeks that we have that we're going to be very, very busy on. The digital membership cards, guys, all right, again, are starting today. We're gonna trickle them in little by little. So we're starting with our annuals. We're gonna offer that service to the annuals first, and then every couple of days continue offering it to the rest. Hopefully, leading into February 1st, where we offer it to everybody. So we want to make sure that it's a smooth transition, that there's no glitches or typos or anything like that. So if you are an annual member, later today, you're going to get an email with a link where you can go ahead and onboard yourself so that you have your digital membership card to show in the classroom setting. All right, guys. Again, my name is Joe Burgos of the Piedra Canela Dance School. It's been a pleasure. If you have any questions, feel free to send us information. Get people to come down to SOBs. Tell them to follow us. Tell them to send us a message. Tell them to fill out the registration link, and then we can go ahead and have a great time on Friday. Yes. Get there before 7 o'clock. After that, even if you're on the list, you're going to have to pay. All right. So thank you very much, guys. I will see you hopefully on Thursday or in the classroom tonight. So excited to start the month of February with you guys. And again, thank you for those of you that came to celebrate my birthday with me. I will see you in class later today. Dance on and off the dance floor, guys. I'll see you soon.